Think you know everything about the king of the monsters. What if I told you that Godzilla isn't just a cinematic icon, but a mirror reflecting societal fears, technological advancements, and environmental concerns over the past 7 decades? Welcome to an expert dive into the colossal legacy of Godzilla, where history, culture, and cinema converge. Since his devastating debut in 1954, Godzilla has stomped his way into global consciousness, not merely as a giant monster, but as a powerful symbol. With over 36 films spanning more than 6 decades, Godzilla has become a cultural phenomenon, influencing art, literature, and even politics worldwide. Join us as we dissect the nuanced history and fascinating facts that have solidified Godzilla's legendary status. The origins of Godzilla. To comprehend Godzilla's inception, we must journey back to post-war Japan. The nation was reeling from the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, which resulted in over 200,000 deaths and left indelible scars on the Japanese psyche. The 1950s saw the U.S. conducting nuclear tests in the Pacific, notably the Castle Bravo test in 1954, which inadvertently irradiated the Japanese fishing vessel Daigo Fukuryumaru, exposing 23 crew members to lethal radiation doses. This incident, known as the Lucky Dragon No. 5 disaster, reignited national trauma and anti-nuclear sentiment. Inspiration behind Godzilla. Producer Tomoyuki Tanaka envisioned a creature that embodied these nuclear fears. Drawing inspiration from Ray Harryhausen's The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, 1953, which featured a prehistoric monster awakened by atomic tests, Tanaka sought to create a uniquely Japanese response. The idea was to personify the horrors of nuclear warfare, a monster born from humanity's own destructive tendencies. The original 1954 Gojira film. The result was Gojira, 1954, directed by Ishiro Honda. The film was a somber allegory portraying Godzilla as a prehistoric sea creature awakened and mutated by hydrogen bomb tests. With a budget of $60 million, approximately $550,000 at the time, it was a significant investment for Toho Studios. The film utilized groundbreaking special effects, combining suitmation and miniature models to depict the monster's rampage through Tokyo, a visual metaphor for nuclear annihilation. Director Ishiro Honda's vision. Honda, a former military officer who witnessed wartime devastation firsthand, infused the film with a profound message. He stated, "Monsters are tragic beings. They are born too tall, too strong, too heavy. They are not evil by choice, that is their tragedy." This perspective positioned Godzilla not just as a villain but as a victim, a byproduct of human folly. Evolution of Godzilla through the eras. The Showa era introduced audiences to 15 Godzilla films, each reflecting the socio-political climate of the times. Initially a symbol of nuclear devastation, Godzilla evolved into a defender of Earth, battling threats like King Ghidorah and Megalon. This shift mirrored Japan's post-war recovery and growing optimism. Notable entries include Mothra vs. Godzilla 1964 and Destroy All Monsters 1968, where Godzilla became a hero to younger audiences, often teaming up with other kaiju. The Heisei era. Marking a return to darker themes, the Heisei series rebooted the franchise with The Return of Godzilla 1984, ignoring prior continuity except for the 1954 original. This era, consisting of 7 films, delved into biotechnology and environmental issues. Godzilla vs. Biollante 1989 introduced a hybrid monster born from Godzilla's cells and a rose, symbolizing genetic manipulation. The Millennium era. The Millennium series offered a fresh take by treating each film as a direct sequel to the 1954 classic, allowing for creative reinterpretations. Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack, 2001, reimagined Godzilla as an embodiment of vengeance, fueled by the restless souls of those who perished in World War II. The series experimented with cutting-edge CGI while retaining practical effects, pushing the boundaries of kaiju cinematography. The Reiwa era. Shin Godzilla, 2016, directed by Hideaki Anno and Shinji Higuchi, revolutionized the franchise with a hyper-realistic portrayal of a rapidly evolving Godzilla. The film served as a satirical critique of government bureaucracy, drawing parallels to the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and Fukushima nuclear disaster. With cutting-edge CGI and motion capture technology, Godzilla was more menacing and unpredictable than ever. American adaptations. Godzilla's global appeal led to American adaptations, starting with the controversial Godzilla, 1998, by Roland Emmerich. However, Legendary Pictures' MonsterVerse series redeemed the franchise in the West with Godzilla, 2014, Godzilla King of the Monsters, 2019, and Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021. These films respected the source material, introducing state-of-the-art CGI and expanding the narrative into a shared universe. Godzilla's impact on pop culture. Godzilla's influence extends beyond cinema into global pop culture. The character has been referenced in over 50 songs, appeared in numerous television shows, and inspired countless works of art. In 2004, Godzilla received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, cementing his status as an international icon. Parodies and homages. The cultural saturation of Godzilla has led to numerous parodies and homages. Shows like The Simpsons and South Park have spoofed the character, while films like Cloverfield 2008 pay homage to the genre Godzilla helped define. Even Marvel Comics introduced characters like Fin Fang Foom, echoing kaiju elements. Merchandise and media expansion. The Godzilla franchise boasts an extensive range of merchandise, generating billions in revenue. From collectible figures and apparel to video games like Godzilla, Save the Earth 2004 and Godzilla Defense Force 2019, the brand extends into multiple media platforms. Behind the scenes, making of Godzilla. The art of suitmation, actors wearing monster suits, has been integral to Godzilla's charm. Early suits weighed up to 100 kilograms, 220 pounds, and were constructed from materials like latex and rubber, layered over metal and bamboo frameworks. The actors endured extreme heat, often losing several kilograms during shoots due to dehydration. Haruo Nakajima, the original Godzilla. Haruo Nakajima, a veteran stuntman, was the first to bring Godzilla to life, performing in 12 consecutive films. He meticulously studied the movements of large animals, particularly bears and elephants, to imbue Godzilla with a realistic and imposing presence. Evolution of special effects. As technology advanced, so did the methods of portraying Godzilla. The Heisei era introduced animatronics and servomotors for more expressive facial movements. The Millennium and Reiwa eras incorporated CGI and motion capture, enhancing realism while preserving the essence of suitmation. Interesting facts about Godzilla. Godzilla's iconic roar was crafted by composer Akira Ifukube. Instead of using animal sounds, Ifukube created it by rubbing a leather glove coated in pine tar resin along the loosened strings of a double bass and then reverberating the sound. Guinness World Records. In 2015, Godzilla was awarded the Guinness World Record for the longest continuously running movie franchise, celebrating over 60 years of cinematic history. With 36 official films to date, the franchise's longevity and productivity are unmatched. Godzilla's size changes. Godzilla's height has increased over the years, reflecting changing societal contexts. The original 1954 Godzilla stood at 50 meters, 164 feet, towering over Tokyo's skyline at the time. By Godzilla Final Wars 2004, he had grown to 100 meters, 328 feet. Godzilla serves as a multifaceted symbol. Initially representing nuclear destruction, he has evolved to embody themes like environmental degradation, as seen in Godzilla vs. Hedorah 1971, where he combats a pollution-spawned monster. Godzilla's Rogue Gallery. Godzilla's universe is rich with formidable foes. King Ghidorah, his arch-nemesis, is a three-headed dragon representing external threats and invasion. Mechagodzilla, a mechanized doppelganger introduced in 1974, symbolizes the dangers of technological weaponization. Alliances and team-ups. Godzilla's interactions aren't limited to conflicts. Alliances with monsters like Mothra and Rodan highlight themes of unity against greater threats. In Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, 1993, even Baby Godzilla is introduced. Godzilla in modern cinema. The 21st century has seen a Godzilla renaissance. The blending of modern CGI with traditional storytelling has attracted new audiences while satisfying longtime fans. Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021, not only showcased spectacular visuals but also grossed over $467 million globally. Future of the franchise. Looking ahead, the future is promising. Toho plans to expand the Godzilla universe, potentially creating a cohesive cinematic universe akin to Marvel's. Upcoming projects include Godzilla -1, 2023, which is expected to revisit Godzilla's roots. Godzilla's global legacy. Godzilla's influence permeates the creative industries. Filmmakers like Steven Spielberg credit Godzilla as an inspiration, evident in films like Jurassic Park, 1993. The kaiju genre has expanded globally, with franchises like Rampage, 2018, and Pacific Rim, 2013, drawing upon its conventions. A robust fan community sustains Godzilla's legacy. Annual conventions like G-Fest in Chicago celebrate the franchise with panels, screenings, and collectibles. Fan-produced content from art to independent short films proliferates online. From his origins as a manifestation of nuclear horror to a symbol capable of addressing diverse contemporary issues, Godzilla's journey is a reflection of our own evolving fears and aspirations. His progression through cinematic eras mirrors changes in technology, culture. Godzilla's enduring appeal lies in his versatility and the depth of themes he embodies. As long as humanity grapples with the consequences of its actions, the balance between nature and technology, and the complexities of power, Godzilla will remain relevant. Thank you for joining this in-depth exploration of Godzilla's monumental legacy. Whether you're a longtime aficionado or new to the kaiju realm, there's always more to discover. Share your most memorable Godzilla moments in the comments below.